Welcome to the Monday Morning Moment. I'm Artistic Tile's brand ambassador, Roy Marcus. We're in the design department in Secaucus. All of our most fascinating mosaics, all of our most alluring, intriguing, brand new field tile is created here. So behind me you can see there's a drawing which comes out of our printer after we've worked on a design for a while, and you can see that that drawing is really helpful, very indicative of what the finished product is going to look like. That's Euclid, which we know and we love and we're selling like crazy. And we can look at that drawing and say, okay, this is definitely what Euclid is going to look like. But we're working on all kinds of things now. So what does this drawing tell us about this design? This, of course, is flute. But when you look at that design, I don't think you can get a sense as to how absolutely stunning this material is going to be. This is flute and lilac. So how do we get from this to this? So we're joined here in the design department by Alex Kolesnikov. Hiya, Alex.
Hey.
Thank you for being with us. Alex is a product designer here at Artistic Tile. He's been here for several years, and this is totally his métier. So, Alex, how did we get from a design concept to this drawing to this spectacularly beautiful new item?
Sure. So we use a computer numerical control machine.
Computer numerical control machine.
Which is
That's
short,
a cool name.
CNC
right.
for short.
Okay.
And it's a rapid prototyping piece of machinery that allows us to iterate through different stages of the product very quickly. In the same time that it would take an artisan to send us one prototype, we can have maybe 5 finished.
So
here.
you have the ability, working with this foam.
That's right. Or with stone.
Or with stone, but I've seen the foam on a CNC machine that we have here, working away, carving away, and the word rapid, I have a feeling, was really important in this context, because this will allow you, the ability for us to do this here, will allow you to do it almost on the fly, to make changes really quickly and say to yourself, okay, this relief is too much, this relief is too little, the light's not catching it the right way, or to know, this is the one that we want to make into stone.
That's right. So to go from a 3D model to a prototype will take just about half an hour. But we're narrowing down our parameters and criteria while still looking for ways of getting or of adding value to the product.
And so for us, the ability to do this kind of gorgeous work on this ravishingly beautiful natural stone, that's major.
Yes.
That's major.
And even taking the prototypes or product a step further and adding brass.
Which is amazing, and we're really loving right now the use of these metals in these field tiles and mosaics, of course. So you've got over there, I think, a piece of the new Terranio in Thasos and also the foam.
That's right.
So this is what
the final.
This is our final. So this is in stock, ready to ship in the showrooms, and I'm crazy about this material because the detail in the relief, so it's not just different levels of relief, but it's also different textures in different directions of texture, so that the combination of all of that texture and all of that relief with the natural property of the Thasos, that gorgeous crystallinity that looks like fresh snowfall, is amazing. But this allowed you to see what that relief was really going to look like.
That's right. This was the beginning of the journey. Initially, in our mind, we have an idea that we want it on a diagonal, and every step of the process is just another sort of thinking that we have to go through.
Right. So it is a process.
That's right.
As I said, it kind of begins from design concept, which is in our minds, to beginning to work with a pencil, beginning to work with the mouse on the computer, to that moment, and then finally to this moment, which you all have in your showrooms, you all have as part of your design presentations, and are able to completely wow our audience of architects and designers with something truly spectacular. So thank you, Alex, for letting us into what this process is like. Thank you all for paying attention to learning about that process today. Go out and run and bring this over to an architect and a designer today. For Artistic Tile, I'm Roy Marcus. Make it a great week.